Fun fact, this game will warn me every time that there's going to be a potential issue with VR if I enter VR mode. Gran Turismo games are very elegant and pretty and take themselves very seriously. And you have to hit a lot of buttons in order to skip past the opening sequence. The heck is Gran Turismo Live? Oh, it's a TV show or something. Get me out of there.
LOL.
Tell you what. Travel the world and take photos of your favorite cars. Can I do that right now? Take photos of cars and beautiful scenery. Beautiful scenery from around the world. Position cars freely. Advanced camera settings. All this fun stuff. We can go... Oh, I can go to the cherry blossoms. Heralds of Spring. Okay. These cherry trees are in Aomori. So are these. So are these. Why do I get the feeling that none of these are going to be in the DC tidal basin? More Aomori. Oh wait, Kanagawa. Here's Tokyo. More Kanagawa. Tokyo. Akita. Fukushima. Wait a second. Is it okay to be in Fukushima right now? I'd have to download the Escapes content pack, which is free to use this scene. Good to know. More Tokyo. More Tokyo. Yeah, none of these are the DC tidal basin. Well, forget it then. I was actually going to spend a ton of time doing that with... We could travel to Cuba. So wait, cherry blossoms and Japan are two different... Oh wait, there's even more. Rome, Spain, Manhattan.
Gotta download the radiation protection.
Yeah, get yourself a rad suit. Any of you folks been watching the Chernobyl series? I think Bean and I are an episode behind right now, but we did watch the first one. Because she has an interest in Russian history and cultural in general, and that particular incident was a thing that stuck in my mind, in my memory, and scared the crap out of me as a child. Alpine Roads.
I don't have HBO.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I mean, we have HBO.
But I've heard good things.
HBO Now, is it, I guess? The one that you get if you're just using an app. We've got that one. Snowy regions. Perhaps we could purify a car in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Probably not, though. Yep. Hokkaido, 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 Hokkaido. They're all Hokkaido. Godzilla's approaching Hokkaido. Okay, so Arizona, there's one. Monotone, concrete, a certain inorganic charm. Oh, so this is where they're gonna get the American stuff going. California. Oh, even here you've got Nagoya and Saitama. Old factories are pretty cool. I'll give them that. Okay, Ireland. Finally, a place I've been to. Okay, a place I've literally been to, the Giant's Causeway. Near Malin Head, sort of one of the northernmost parts of the island proper.
LOL.
I was just looking for places. Okay, Galway. Been to Galway. Don't think I've been to the Aran Islands. Now, this is actually...
I need to visit Ireland one day.
It's nice. It's good. I need to visit I need to visit Britain or mainland Europe someday. I've got family in Ireland, so I've been there multiple times over the course of my life, just because basically to see any relatives more distant than my parents, I gotta go visit there. I don't know if it's necessarily comes across immediately here, but you sort of see the way the roads are set up here. These little, I call them borings, country roads that are just sort of windy and undulating. It's become the countryside in Ireland has developed a bit of a drifting scene, because these are the kinds of roads that people use for drifting. Which, you know, maybe that's why they're here. And here's the literal basaltic rocks on the Giant's Causeway. You wouldn't put a car on these. You wouldn't put a car on these, Ted. I wonder whether or not they're going to have you try and do that here. There's more images of the Giant's Causeway.
If you go to the UK, I recommend the castles of Wales.
Are they like Ashford Castle in Galway? The dark hedges. Interesting. Let's, okay, I know I've literally stood on this rock formation and looked out across to where that sort of little chimney rock is there. So I've literally stood on this spot before. So this seems like an appropriate place to test out the weird-ass photography mode. Let's add a new car to the scene. Let's put our MR2 down here. What? This is ridiculous. They're gonna park this car on the rocks? This just seems so wrong. You would never do this.
Oh,
First of all,
this isn't a driving thing.
Oh no, you're not driving up here. You're just this is a thing where you set down your car and like take pictures of it. And rotate it around. Let's face it, pointing out to the water there a little bit. Yeah, no, that's what I want to do.
Sadness. Driving those roads would be fun in the game.
Well, this isn't an actual road. Okay, so we got that going. Oh, here's the front rear steering
yes,
angle.
I meant the other ones.
Oh, okay. Turn the headlights on. No, let's turn the headlights off. Turn the turn signals off. Advanced settings. Oh, advanced settings, like you can turn the reverse lighter. You can have a driver inside the car. Now that's good. Front wheel steering angle. Jeez, this thing keeps jumping around. I don't mean to be using... I have to remember to use the D-pad. There you go. You gotta wind your car's wheel, jack it over this direction. Can I? Well, that's just silly. Why would you do that?
Are there any road races in this, or are they all tracks?
I believe there are road races. Now, they're circuits. Like, they'll be... Film grain. That's dumb. It's just a noise filter. Color fringing. Okay. I said this is dumb, like this entire mode isn't a little dumb.
Added film grain is terrible.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that. Let's take this picture.
How goes the racing?
What are you talking about, racing? We just we just took our MR2, drove it onto the Giant's Causeway, UNESCO World Heritage Site, just blew past all of the gates, and just literally drove up onto the basaltic rocks, and parked the car there, got out, took a picture. Sure, let's save this image. Okay. Now let's get out of here.
I can tell. Look at how realistic this is.
I mean, it looks really pretty and everything, it's just silly.
It's like the car is really there.
Let me see if I can't find a GT League event with a...
Yes, Carstagram can be proud of your reckless destruction is.
Let me see if I can't find an event here that I think is going to be on a road circuit.
Thanks for leaving some of that message, Twitch.
Okay, Dragon Tail. I'm curious as to what Dragon Tail is. It might be roads. I mean, it's going to be a circuit made out of roads, but, you know, we'll see. Let's take our nice little MR2 out there. Never having been to Dragon Tail, I have no idea what will happen and what to expect. But, see what we can do. Ooh, a GTI Golf. That'd be nice. It'd be fun. I thought about trying to figure out a way to get a GTI as our new family car.
At least there won't be explosions.
There shouldn't be explosions. No, this is a raceway. Well, we're here already, so let's go for it.
But explosions are fun.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be quite that rude. I meant to be slightly less rude.
Dang, that jerk cut you off. Explosions ruin car resale value. Winning races increase resale value.
It's Pinky! Take that, Pinky.
But explosions draw the crowds and rubberneckers.
Got a little bit of mid-engine fishtailing there.
Poor Pinky.
Alright, let's use our superior torque to break our way out of here. This is some kind of stadium section here.
Seems to be winning out at the moment.
I guess these are public roads.
Those are nice mountains.
They are pretty good mountains. Wait, we're 10 seconds behind a Schumacher. Well, of course. It's a Schumacher. That's like the 90s and 2000s equivalent of Lewis Hamilton. Probably don't even need to brake there. I'll need to bear that in mind for future ref. Probably needed a brake there. More than I did. Be curious to see what old T. Schumacher is operating with up here. What kind of hardware's he got?
We're just styling on Pinky.
Yeah, really the whole objective here is to make sure that Pinky has a bad day.
Yes.
I feel like we've done that.
Schumacher operating on Suzuki clown car.
Maybe he's gaining more time on us, though. The gap is growing. Oh, there's a yellow flag.
Schumacher driving a go-kart.
Wait, that's him. Because the yellow flag means that everybody must catch up. Thought I found a way to weave through that, really.
Schumacher is actually driving a shopping cart.
Looked like he'd had like an Alfa Romeo 4C or something like that, which I'm surprised would be allowed in this kind of a category. Mightn't have been. Might have been something completely different, though.
I think we killed the resale value of this car. Even if we get first.
I mean, we're not going to. He's up there. We caught up a little bit, though. Went from, what, 11 seconds back to 6? Congratulations, second. Yeah, he had an Alfa Romeo 4C. How are you supposed to catch up to that? Now it has race provenance. And we've leveled up to level 7. Good to know.
Some of those hits this car took. These doors don't work anymore. ODW. Grimmett Grim 5. Simple race star selling logic.
Okay.
Level up, bitches.
Yeah, we did level up again. Okay. Alsace Village. That certainly sounds as though it's going to be something that has actual sort of roads on it. That other track might have been more of a place for the Audi TTS. What with all the speed that you need to be able to build up instead of the agile handling. Oh, there's another Alpha 4C. Maybe they're not as OP as I think they are, and it's just that T. Schumacher guy was just something else. Hard to know. Yeah, see, it's a little village. It's gonna be just fine. It's Pinky. Well, this is a very...
Shortcut through 400-year-old houses. Wait, someone is cheating and using...
Watch where you're going, Pinky.
Track looks like a Rorschach. Also, hi.
Hey, Maxwell. You know, this game did win the poll between this and Metal Gear Survive. Also, it was still in the machine, so...
I see a dinosaur.
How dare ye? I'll show ye.
I see C-beams off the Tannhäuser Gate. This looks to be a tough one.
I've totally lost track. We even completed a lap at this point. My lap and a half in. You'd really think that patterns would start to repeat to me. Nope. We're still on the one lap, huh? It's pretty pleasant, all said. Oh, there's the start-finish up there. Okay, so we are in 4th place. Currently leading the race is Mr. Saito. Let's just go ahead and clonk the wall. It's not the most scientific and fastest way to do it.
Preliminaries of the Indiana Jones 500.
Yeah, we just have to outrace all the Nazis.
Walls are there to slow you down.
I should have handbrake turned there or something. No. It's not actually a good idea to do that outside of arcade racing games or in a rally mode. There's, generally speaking, no good reason on a circuit race why you would ever...
Damn you, Canada, and your safe driving.
Alsace Village, we're thinking, is it Canada? Why was I thinking more Frenchy? That might not even have been right
This
either,
car
but...
is also full of mayo.
Oh, yes, the safe Canadian driver directly in front of us. Haha, I mean no more, but he was. I fear that Mr. Saito is out of sight and out of reach. Oh yeah, Mr. Saito is 12 seconds ahead here.
Out of Saito.
Yeah, he's already won. Oh, look at my clock over there, it's so smooth. Second place, it's not terrible. Gonna need to win eventually. We can wait for another day.
MR Tokyo Drifter is more faster and more furious than everyone.
Yeah. And we do get to revel in my new custom attire, themed off of the WWF SmackDown Just Bring It Create a Wrestler, except his shoulders aren't quite as enormously bulgy. Let's rotate that around one more time. There you go. It's so silly. I have BTV on my tummy. Alright, let's get out of here.
Bobo the Stick.
Yeah, I do eventually need to put a little bit more thought and so forth. Oh, we could get the Tokyo Expressway. I'm going to do a little bit more driving school first. Because there's another prize over here. We just have to see whether or not we can do this stuff first. Decelerate if you don't think you'll make the turn. Well, if that's really the winning condition, then I'm in good shape. A Volkswagen, a racing Volkswagen Scirocco, everybody. Now the Scirocco, they continued making in Europe after we didn't get them anymore. We got something called the Corrado for a while that I believe was the Scirocco in other countries, but they still made something else even after that for the rest of the world. It didn't come to the North America lands.
GPS2?
Silver, unacceptable.
Fail.
Wait, you mean... Okay, there you go. I was about to say, it was allowing me to continue going. That was surprising. There's my gold disco ball. Look how beautiful. We actually slow down a little bit for the turn, which allows us to get back on the gas earlier. See, I got more money for that than finishing second place in an actual race.
Complete with Macho Man theme song.
Almost. Controlling your speed with the throttle. Yes, indeed. And we have a racing TT Cup car now. Oh, Lethal, you got here just in time for us to get back to receiving golden disco balls. There's so much turning to be loaded here, you guys.
All for the golden balls.
110 radians.
Spoiler warning.
Okay, not quite. Wait, what? Let's look at this beautiful replay, everybody. This is true technique. Too fast. Look. I know we already got the golden prize, but I do want to see whether or not, I don't know, I can earn this on merit.
Using the whole track, Bobola. Too fast, too furious. Even illegal portions.
And to be fair, a significantly faster time by staying on the track. Look at that. Actually just being somewhat judicious with how hard I press R2 pays such dividends. It's a really dumb minor point, but I'm actually very pleased with how I just took that one corner in that one driving test.
And the victory song even picks up while it left off from the restart. Interesting.
Ooh, an Atenza GR4. It's a Mazda 6. They're calling them Atenzas, I guess. That's what they do in Japan land. Control your speed by letting off the throttle. This is a different... Make sure you control your speed by just letting off of throttle. Yep. That's a thing that is, unique to these games now that was not really possible in the... Yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's do it. Gold ball!